Perfect. We're all good.
Got it. Right. So lovely. So thank you guys for being here today. So we're just going to do a couple of testimonials. So we'll go with Kathy first. And Kathy, just wanted to ask you, how did you feel coming on the support training, the support course training, and kind of like a little before, during, and after? So
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Well, for a little bit of a background on myself, I have taken 3 classes with the Center for Conscious Ascension, 3 classes since February of last year. So I've done Divine Healing 1 and 2 and Soul Contracts 1. So it is a lot of information. For the Divine Healing 2 support, it really helped pull all of the information in from all those from the 3 classes. I would discuss something just a little bit about my experience with Divine Healing 2, and I had brought to the support class, the first one, a situation that I was working with. It was a family situation. And there was an illness in the family. And in discussing this, everybody said immediately that there's 3 numbers that would present on their soul contract. So we quickly pulled the soul contracts and we did them as an overlay. And those 3 numbers were there exactly where they were told, where I was told they would be. So it's very in awe about the information that's actually available to us and how easily it's available to us. So I did want to mention that. Let me see what else. The level of support is it's well beyond anything that I could have imagined. But I also feel supported where I'm encouraged to use my own intuition, but I know that there's a lot of information to be had from other people at the Center for Conscious Ascension. So I'm definitely going to be taking 2 more classes, hopefully this summer. So just the overall training experience, but then the support on, in training, what we learn is what we learn. But when you get out in the field and you have actual instances, it becomes an entirely different situation.
Yeah.
And then with the support group call, it even took it to a different level. So I highly recommended, the support group. So any classes I take in the future, I would definitely be joining the support calls. I just think it's just such another level of information to be had.
Yeah. Nice one. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And really appreciate you being part of the course, part of the program. It's been fantastic.
Yes.
Been fantastic. Thank you. Actually,
I have one other thing I'd like to add. That's okay.
Yeah.
The support group was a much smaller group, so it was more intimate, but the discussion it allows for a discussion to get more deep. So I think that also makes the difference.
Good. Nice. Yeah. We had some good conversations.
Yes, we did.
And some good learning. Nice one. Thank you very much, Kathy.
Thank you.
Lovely. So Antonia, how was it for you coming into the support program?
Well, first of all, I'd definitely add to what Kathy said. In a training, you don't really you're learning everything. It's the first time you're learning it, and you don't really have a chance after you've integrated it to really have that nice forum to ask all of those questions when you're in the real world practicing it. Like, I know you have the support call, and that's really important, but this is like 4 support calls, and it's with Amanda, and Amanda's got years and years of experience of knowing, living and breathing the divine healing work. And I think it's just another level of awareness and understanding. Like, my confidence has grown so much just from the 4 calls that we've had. And like Kathy, I've done the soul contract reading training. I've done a few divine healings. I'd done 2 divine healing trainings when I came on this. And I had done the trainings, but this is like the icing, I guess, on the cake, like the integration that allows the finish. Like, you know, when you've got clients and you know, I had a client that I was having a few problems with, and I was like, should I even be treating her with divine healing? And the advice you gave me, Amanda, based on your own experience and the wisdom you have working with people, was really invaluable. And I think if anything, it gives me that buffering and that confidence. And it's so fun because it was just me and Kathy on it, which was just so unique and special and supportive. And to have that touch point after the training, because I think a lot of people finish the training and they're like, oh, now what do we do?
Yeah.
I have to go off and do it. And it's quite scary for me. I think it's scary for a lot of people. But when you know I've got a call coming up in a few weeks, I'm going to ask these questions, and I've got so many notes, and I actually wrote them all down into one condensed like A4 list of like all the amazing learnings that I learned, and I keep it in the front of my divine healing folder, like all these little gems and nuggets of wisdom, you know, not just from divine healing, but we also got a lot for soul contract and like a deep dive into the numbers. So it was, you know, invaluable. And for anyone who wants to sort of really find their confidence with this work, then this is a no-brainer, I think.
Thank you.
So thank you, Amanda. It's been such a
Thank you
joy.
very
And
much.
Kathy.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys found it of real good use and support and insight, you know, and just finding your courage, finding your base. So that's really, really lovely.